Hello and welcome back to RailRoads Online. So today we are here in the 1001. It is our new Tweetsy. Turn around and pick that up along with a few of the livestock cars. We did turn around to go with those for carrying tools. Just makes it easier to see when they're loaded, unloaded, that kind of thing. And then we turned around and picked up 6 of the flat cars for hauling pipe. We are going to try to get the rest of the dredge stock over there so we can get that up and running. So long run, we're just going to hit it and get going. Hopefully we have everything in here coming up to temp. Still do need to put water in this Loco. We did turn around and just pick it up right here. It was purchased here along with all the rolling stock. Whole thing was purchased and equipped right here, so hopefully this is going to work. Inaugural run, one never knows. This not exactly the lightest load, shouldn't be the heaviest load on the planet either, though it should be right about what this Loco is going to handle on this run. We'll just have to see what we get. Scream and whistle on this locomotive. Alright, that's going to get us going. Looks like we are pretty much out of stuff up here at the ironworks. So that is going to be another need to load soon, but that's cool because it's another chunk of money, which we need getting close. Let's take a look, see if we can bring up our money thing while we're at it. So 2,000, we did turn around to make a fair amount of money running coal down to the dredge to get that started. So this stuff is going to actually start firing up some stock of the gold ore, or should start our dredge harvesting some gold ore. So we'll have to see how that goes. I think we have a decent ratio of cars for what we can get going, so should at least start things up. Not the strongest locomotive in the game anymore, that's for sure, but it definitely looks good. And it's got quite a bit of power, so hopefully it's got enough to get this done. I suppose with the class 125 we could probably add a few more cars in here. I'm not exactly sure how this one's gonna work. If we have plenty of power, we'll add a couple of more pipe cars to it, but who knows. Worst case scenario, we'll haul separate loads, just a couple of box cars. We can haul stuff up to the yard and then bring it down to the dredge from the yard. But trying to get it going with a little bit of a mixture load here. It's taking quite a bit of brakes actually to hold this thing, so who knows. We don't want to be flying around this corner coming up here, that's for sure. We already know Hangman's Corner is not the place that we need to go. We need to go crazy. It's kind of what this corner is for us on this layout. It will definitely hang out if you get crazy in here. Too much over 20 and you're gonna dump. We could widen the turnout, but again, this is one of our, like, you know, fair play. You're gonna have to pay a little bit of attention to where you are. Alright, getting through that. Now we can probably chop the brake, let it run a little bit. Although we do have one more bit of a turn coming up, so we don't need to go too crazy. 125. We're ready to go here. This turn, at least with everything else, we're just gonna assume this Loco is gonna handle it. Same. Yeah, we're good. Alright. Shop that. Out of control Loco. Let's go. There we go. That should get us underway. This is going to be the longest run we really have on this layout, at least for the time being. We might end up with some longer runs, I suppose, up towards the gold mine in the long run. But this is definitely the longest run we're going to have for quite some time. Should make for a decent run. Good mixture, climbing downhill. We're a bit of running on this one. Not sure if this is the Loco for this. To be honest, we could turn around and bring the Lima over. It's got a little more power on it. Though the Lima is doing really good on the coal thing, so not too sure if I'd do that, but we probably could. The coal one seems like we don't really need all the power there. This one we may need a little more for. We'll just have to see how it works. This coming up here is where we're gonna know, because we're about to hit the climb, so you know. We'll just have to take it as it comes. We definitely did not do the math to make sure that we can run this or anything, so we're just gonna kind of wing it and hope we can get it. I think we should be able to with this. Try to keep up as much speed as we can. It seems to be climbing okay, so that's a good sign. Which, as soon as I say that, we start slowing down. Pretty typical for how it works. Alright. Let's grab some more coal. This is not the time to run out. Uh-oh. Alright, put it on full climb mode. Oh. Alright, it's maintaining. Yeah, it's not gonna pull a lot more, maybe. We might not be gonna pull a heck of a lot more. Uh-oh. Good look at the train there, coming out cool. Not the biggest drivers in the world. I remember, you know, when we first got this Loco, it seemed like it was so huge. And now after the class 125, maybe this one doesn't seem as big as it used to. Still plenty of Loco there, though. Yeah, we're definitely not going to pick up any speed. Ooh, come on. Hopefully I didn't just mess it all up. Once we get across this bridge, we shoot, but oh, there's still a good, we gotta get over the hill. We get a good look at the hill there, though. Okay, there we go. We crowned it. Made it over the hill there. Nice. Woo! Alright, well that's pretty close to about all that's in there. We might be able to add one car, but if we can't add two, there's no point in adding one. We'll have to see what the ratio of tools to pipes come out. I don't think it'll pay to really add another box car in there, but we'll see how the mix goes. I think we honestly, I don't know. I couldn't remember exactly what the ratio was, if it was 3 or 4 pipes to every 1 boxcar. So I was hoping to add pipes probably more than tools, but I guess we'll see if we make it down there. What the blend will be, how off we are, if we can change the ratio or not, we'll see. Oh, better stop worrying about blowing the whistle and actually go check out some of these. Oh, let's go in. That one should go there. There. I think that'll do it. Either way, we'll find out in a second. Alright, so what do we got? Do we not have a slow sign this way? Yeah, we do. Should move that back. It's too close. Slow this down here. Alaska sitting on a rail. Oh, there's a good look at the size difference. Oh, this thing is a pretty good size locomotive. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see if we ran this through here too fast or not. Hopefully not. Be nice if we keep it all together intact. This really needs to be broad. It's too tight. Most things seem to get through here, but it is very tight. As long as we keep everything stretched out, it should get through there just fine. Alright, we're good. Everything came through. We do need to flip this. There we go. Alaska. Quite a bit smaller than the Tweetsy. Alright, let's get this going. Now we are good. Breakout speed. This is going to be a bit of a tricky one pulling a heavy load up here because we have this monkey switch coming up here that's kind of designed to throw you out if you're going too fast, and it kind of makes it a bit of a challenge for heavier things as you're trying to shoot it up the hill. So we'll just have to see what we got going for speed when we get there. Not going much over 20. I don't know. Usually I don't like going much. I don't like going over 20 over that switch. So we're gonna have to see. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's still good. This switch will buck you right off of the rail if you go too fast. Alright, everything worked. Alright, now let's hope we got enough pop to go. It seems to be accelerating now, so yeah, it seems like it's got plenty. It's got plenty of power. Not even gonna worry about it anymore. Just as I say that, we're starting to slow down a lot. Okay, I take that back. I'm totally gonna worry about the power. It's just gonna be a gas and go situation here. Alright, as long as you're full on it, we're really not gonna be able to add much to it. It seems like it's really pulling out about as much as it can right here. without losing. Then I suppose, you know, this thing is not the most powerful locomotive on the block. I guess we'll just have to stick with that. That's fair. There we go. Nice echo going on. Get a good look at the Tweetsy doing its thing there. Good looking Loco. I have to say, as far as Locos go, this is probably number 2 for me on the overall. Probably not a big shocker. They're a pretty popular locomotive in the game. It's probably my second favorite locomotive. This one and the Ruby Basin are right up there. I do like the two of them together, whatever, both are pretty good. Gotta give this one the slight edge over the Ruby Basin. Class 125 is kind of all by itself. That one just is a cut above the rest, I think. But this one is a good second place. For me, anyway. Ruby Basin coming in 3rd. And then they go out. But I guess if I had to rank the top locomotives, that's where I would put them. The Lime is good, it's powerful, it's fast, but it just doesn't quite have the look. It's a little more, I don't know. It's got its own look, it's just not probably my favorite. I could easily see how people do like it, very utilitarian, the Lima looks, but I would put this one above it, even though the Lima I think is probably a little more powerful and faster. That's a thing. Alright, we can see if we can wring out a little more out of this now, actually. Speaking of speed. Crank it up. Should be getting about as much out of it as we're going to get out of it, somewhere in here. Anyway, there we are. Pushing over 25 with the full load. Just on full go mode there. Not sure if we'll get even more out of this if we bite this down a little more. There we go. Squeezing 26. Maybe you're gonna get 27 on it. Really letting it run for all it can run there. Yeah, there she goes. Freight train on the move. Do have to say the green box, or the green, I don't know if they're live stock cars, box cars, don't want to call them box cars, but the green stock cars look pretty good. Really nice. Alright, now we are going to actually probably bring these down just a little bit or something. So we don't go. I think we're going to actually get rid of this switch now that I'm thinking about it. Although we could put a bypass in here so we don't have to haul these loads up. I guess, I don't know. Not totally sure. It's a lot of extra rail just to run, to cut not that much off. So we'll see. For the time being, we are just going to run it on the main line. Ooh, this is taking some effort. Yeah, fair play. This is a bit of a pull. still got the power though on it. You can hear, yeah, you can hear it. It's still pulling it. Guess this little tug is a little harder than that other pull. Well, not really. We're still going 20. Still fast enough to make things rock on this corner. If we were going a heck of a lot more, we'd have to be slowing down, so we're doing alright. We should grab a little bit of oomph here. See if we can grab a little bit of speed before we hit the heavy haul. With the curve in here, this piece right here going into the yard might actually be the toughest pull on the whole rail. It's right up there. Well, no, I guess to take that back, going to the logging camp is definitely the toughest pull. That goes 6%. There's no doubt about that. That's a 6% grade. That's much harder than this. So this is a longer grade, though. Seems to be handling it alright, though. I mean, we're pulling 21. We should be alright. Or as I say that, now we're going to start to slow down. Here, we're close enough to the top. There's no way we don't make it, right? Oh! It's slowing down. Oh, it's slowing down a lot. Oh, it's barely gonna make it. Alright, well, we might not be adding a lot of cars to that then. Guess we could always try this with the Lima and see how that works. Guess we better check our rails. Let's just go that way. If we just go that way, we should be good. Everything should auto flip and take care of itself. I'm not exactly sure if we were taking things off the rail running around over there or not. And this will just be an easier way. We're coming around the outer loop one way or another. So this should be just fine. Running around. Oh, we almost should stop and put some water in this thing, but we'll be alright to make it around a run that we have to run. We're just going to stick with this. We do have a couple of trains sighted up here. Hopefully everything is properly sighted and we're not foul somewhere. I guess this is probably enough speed. We don't really need to go much faster. We are just going kind of top speed anyway. Just not really what we need to be doing. Alright. Ripping right by everything. Whatever, we're just going to keep ripping by right. Lima there, Ruby Basin there. Off to the side, just had to bring up stuff for the coal mine, so yeah. Rails, beams. Got that all filled up again, running more coal. Had to do it, we ran everything we had down to the dredge, so oh, we will have to go back this way, flip that. That's gonna send us in the right direction. Do have to say, the more you use that, the switching of switches on the map is a great addition. Awesome addition. Now, you know, whatever, if we're ever going to switch them or not switch them on the mini map, I have no idea. But I do like being able to switch them on the map. It does open up some great opportunities for other things, like using the cranes and maybe just remotely jumping to locos, things like that on the map, which would also be kind of cool. We can jump to the telegraph booth, jump to our locos would be kind of nice. I would not be sad. And if we could see and operate cranes on the map, that would surely be a nice addition for solo players to make it a little easier for them to load and whatnot. If we could just line up and use cranes on the map. So there we go. All right, heading down a hill. I think I might turn around and straighten this rail over here and just bring it alongside of this one so we have two parallel, and then it'll obviously turn to make that turn. Not exactly sure about that yet, but that might be a possibility. It would probably make the pull a little easier if it were just kind of straight instead of curving all over the place like that. That might be the solution there. Chop the brake as we hit the flat here. Though this load is pretty heavy, so we don't need to get it out of control. It's heavy enough. Anyway. For the Tweetsy. There we go. Wow, yeah, this is taking quite a bit of brake actually to bring this thing under control. Yeah, that's not a super light train. Takes more brake to control this thing than it does the coal cars, or that's just the Lima versus the Tweetsy. It might be interesting to throw the Lima on here and see if it, you know, how it handles this load, easier or tougher. Fair assessment load for some of the bigger Locos. Stick the Lima on here, maybe be able to add 2 cars or something like that. Who knows? It's got the extra almost 3,000 pounds of tractive effort over this one, I think. So it might be worth swapping that around. Although I'd like to step up the coal too, so who knows? Hopefully this just gets the dredge up and running nice, and then this is okay. I seem to remember the dredge burning through a lot though. So we'll just kind of see what we get. Good monkey corner here. I have not smoothed this out for width. Was gonna widen it out, then I don't know. Kind of got to talking about it. Might turn around and keep it because again, it's a monkey corner. You know, it's there to make you drive the train. Which fair enough. All right, so chop that, grab a little bit of speed. Here is a recent addition for, you know, if you're watching every addition that we put into the rail. We did turn around and put a Y kind of bypass in up here, which hopefully we're not switched to take because we're not looking to go that way. Alright, we're good. We're good there. Hopefully we got everything on these rails. Fair amount of trees down here, I do have to say. One of the more forested areas on the map. I ended up having to take out a fair amount of trees for the line. Trees and rocks. This is kind of mushroom territory too. For those unfamiliar with the mushroom patches, they are around here. Not patches, but mushroom places. Alright, get that cooking. Alright, running nice and smooth. Everything is going good so far, so good. Nice and chilled there. Ooh, probably going a little fast here. This should not just be Eventually, we're gonna have a yard somewhere in there that we can just, well, not even a yard, but like a siding for breakup, I guess, over there. All right, let's go. One of the good reflection spots in the game here. Great views. Just kind of the idea. Sit there on the porch and watch the trains go by sometime. That'll be cool. Alright, let's go. Oh snap, we're out of coal. Woo. Go for the scoop. Alright. Go. Like how it always do that at probably the worst time possible. Alright. This is not really set up to be high-speed rail down here. Eventually, this is just going to be dropped off by main freight and things like that. We just haven't picked up the stuff to do it down here with yet. So the big freight are stuck running it around right now. Not sure. Haven't exactly decided where we're going to put in the holdings yet. So that's part of it too. But we're in no rush. You can't buy a switcher for down here. I don't have the money in the game for it yet. Close, but not quite. Get a look there at our next target. Obviously, the stamp mill. Be breaking off the ore too soon. Kind of like the look of this track in here. This is kind of cool. You actually see it coming by some of the old industry looking things. I don't know. I like it in here. These trees are great. Awesome addition to the game. Just kind of cool. Alright, let's see. Hopefully we got the right stuff on board and all this is going to come together. No. Let's just see how everything lines up here too. That's going to be a thing. Alright, that should be good for there. Surprised we didn't get a dredge whistle or nothing. Huh. Alright, drop. Wait, let's bring that up so we can see where we're at. It's gonna work. Yeah. That's gonna work. I don't know about this one. Let's go for it. Does it work too? Yeah, looks like it works. Alright, cool. We'll take it. Pipe. Still no tools. Although I suppose we could actually probably drop that right there. Didn't get it. Did we get it? No, we didn't get it. Sweet. Getting paid. Already paying well, so this load is finally going to do some good stuff. Oh, no. Oh, whatever. We lost a couple of blocks. Oh, there we found the edge of the hitbox, I guess. So that's, well, now we know. So really, this when you get the edge of the dock, you're not really going to get the steps. This is not like the cordwood at the smelter. You're not really going to get the steps. That way you can drop it on the steps. This one, not a fan of you dropping stuff on the stairs, that's for sure. Oh, whatever. We're going to have to pull it forward, so we might as well not mess around and lose any more than we already have. We'll just wait until the box is unloaded. At least this load's paying plenty, so that's cool. I mean, yeah. Maybe we're just under three, whatever. We've already made 3,000, you know? So that's cool. That's a winner. Getting it done. That's for sure. And that's not going to be a horrible unload process. Obviously, missed out on a little bit. The tools, and those are kind of expensive, but that's such as it is. Got that far enough. There we go. Get paid for those yet? Yeah, so over 4,000 bucks on this load. Not a horrible little thing. Where does that put us with stock? Let's see, 14. Plenty of coal there. Tools. I wonder which one we're gonna run out of pipe first. And really totally messed up and dropped some of the tools, so that's my own fault. But oh, so it took 10 pipe at a pop. Yeah, this isn't a horrible mix, though. I mean, we're going to end up with a few extra tools, and we should have had a little even more extra because, yeah, like I said, dropped if... Oh, look at that. Yeah, so memory serves right. It takes a ton of pipes, so we'll be running a lot more of those. Obviously, there you go. I mean, the whole train, and we produced like, yeah, 5 or something. So not a lot, and it's a slow go once you get to it, but that stuff definitely pays off. Oh, there we go. Now the dredge is fired up and working, I suppose. Heavy. Got some gold in the box. I don't know. Well, with that, we'll call it a win. Say thanks for tuning in. Remember, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Subscriptions are free, but they sure do help the channel. Y'all have a great day.